my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends.
If we delayed just a few minutes, if we had encountered any traffic, I could have given birth in the car.
Just like the movies, I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you, you and
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Tifine is here. So yes, I know it has been a minute, it has been a while. I miss you so much guys, and I can say I'm finally back. And as you can see, no baby, no bum. we gave birth, and yes, I thank God that me and baby are doing well. Most of you guys were coming on to my DMs asking me if everything is okay, if I'm okay, if baby is okay, or if I've given birth. So I thank you so much for checking up on me guys. I don't take it for granted. So we are both good. We have just been taking our sweet time to recover, to just get used to the new norm, because having a newborn is not an easy thing. I can say it's not an easy thing, but it's blissful. So yes, we've just been catching up with my baby and the whole family at large. As you can see from the heading, I wanted to give you on my birth story, and also how we are doing so far, and yeah, just to catch up with you guys. So I hope you stay tuned and enjoy the video. So I'm actually just from the salon. Yes, this is my hair. It has been a while since I've had my hair, my natural hair. So there is no extensions or anything. It's just my hair. You can see the forehead is forwarding. Yes. I think I'll stay like this for a few days, and then we'll know what next, because right now we don't have that much time to go outside and plait our hair, and they don't want to wear the wigs at the moment. But anyway, that's not the case. So yes, how are you guys? I hope everyone is doing well. So baby has just turned 6 weeks. Actually, tomorrow he's turning 6 weeks. I'm getting used to saying him because I'm used to girls, but right now it's a boy. So also saying my son, our son, it's just something enjoyable. It's something I thank God for. So I've been so happy. So I gave birth on 14th of December. Yes, 14th of December. And yes, it was just a normal day. You guys, hey. So my due date was supposed to be on 16th. On 16th was my due date. So by the time I gave birth, I was starting to panic. I was starting to worry, because I really did not want to take myself to the hospital to tell the doctor that my due date is here, but no signs of labor or anything. So what I did is that whole week I was really trying to induce myself. You know, there are those natural inducements. So yes, I wanted to induce naturally, because yes, the stories I've heard about inducement are crazy. So I just wanted to do something natural, so that I don't have to go through all that and take myself to the hospital, because the doctor always tells me, if you know you're not yet getting the contractions or any sign, just bring yourself, you'll know what next. So I never wanted to know what next for all my babies. I thank God I've never reached the due date. I usually give birth a few days to the due date. So this time around I was starting to panic, because it was already the final week, to reach the 40 weeks. So it was just 2 days to the due date, and that whole week I'll show you some clips of what I've been doing, and how I induced all. Hi guys, Tifine is here. So for my last few weeks, or the last few weeks, you're supposed to start ripening your cervix, and that's what I'm trying to do here. So I'm taking raspberry leaves. It is, so I usually put two of these tea leaves in this cup so that it is strong enough, and this usually helps. It's not that, but I usually add some honey, and then apart from the raspberry, another thing that is recommended is dates. So you're supposed to be eating this like 6 per day. Yes, 6 dates per day. So I'm taking 4 now, and maybe I'll take 2 later. And also this I'll take now 1 cup, and then 1 cup at night. Hopefully that will help.
What's it like to be the one that he turns to when he's out of answers? What's it like to be the one that he comes to when he wants to dance? And I wonder what's that like? I've got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. I wish you felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say.
Yes, so as I was saying, so I'm sorry I had to go and cater for my daughter. So yes, so as I was saying, I started inducing myself. We really tried. I was telling Habi that I really need to try all the things that I usually said, if they are meat, if they are not. So I bought some dates. I bought some what is it called, raspberry tea. I was walking during the night. Every night after Habi comes from work, we take supper, and then we head out at around 9:30, 10 there. We usually walk around on the neighborhood, and that I think really helped. I really think, because I was feeling the baby going down. Every time I used to have those strolls, I could feel the baby going down. So yes, so I can say the inducement worked, because I was drinking the raspberry. For the dates, not as much. I did not like the taste at all. But for the raspberry tea, hey, I was taking 4 sachets per day. So I think that one helped a lot. I think it ripened my cervix. Yes, I think it ripened my cervix. So after doing all that, we actually induce ourselves naturally, because that night I just told Habi, if you know what I mean, if you know what I mean. Yes, for married guys, you know. So yes, sex is also an inducement, a very good one for that matter. So that's a very good inducement. If everything else has not worked, or if you've been doing the other things and maybe you feel like things are not moving, because usually what happens with me, once I have that, or once I'm almost there, and then I engage with Habi, we usually pop the, what is it called, the water. Yes, it usually induces. Yes, I don't want to dwell there because I don't know the guidelines for YouTube or anything, but you know what I mean. So apart from sex, you take dates, you take raspberry tea. Raspberry tea, I think, really worked. And walking. Yes, walking really works. And just doing simple squats. So on the said date, the 14th, the previous night I had slept like from around 6. I had started feeling ish. I was feeling like those 2 cramps, because I did not have any Braxton kicks or anything. So I was like, maybe they are those ones, so let me just ignore. From around 6 a.m. So they came like that, and then at around 9 I started feeling now pain, like contractions, but I was ignoring them. I was like, I don't think it's contractions. I don't want to give to put my hopes up or anything, because you see it was on the 14th. It was almost the due date. So I was like, I don't want to give my to get my hopes up, and then it turns out it's not the contractions. So at around 9, I told Happy I'm feeling something, but not really, but there's something. So at around 9:30, when it was almost 10, they started coming so close, very close. So we were timing them. I was like telling Happy, Ebu time. So it was like 10 minutes, and then it became 7 minutes, and then it became 3 minutes. So by the time it was around 10, hey you my guy, I was not like even able to do anything. So I will insert a clip. Let me insert the clip here of that morning, then I come back. Good morning, guys. So it's on a Thursday morning. It's around 9 a.m. 9:10 a.m. So I woke up at around 6, and I started feeling some kind of contractions. So I hope I hope I'm in labor. So I've been trying to time my contractions, and they're like 10 minutes apart. So I want to see if I can stay up until they are 5 minutes apart, and then I can head to the hospital. So yes, so hubby has gone to make some tea for me before we can maybe leave, because I don't want it to be so strong, and the hospital is kind of far from where we live. It's about 30 to 40 minutes drive. So I think after taking tea, we'll just head to the hospital. So yes, I've been feeling the contractions. They come, and then they last about 1 minute, some last 40 seconds. So I don't know. I've texted my gyna, my doctor, so I'm waiting for his response to see if we should head out. So my previous pregnancy, I've always started with water breaking, but this time around it's like we're starting with the contractions, which I don't know how it will go, but yes. So I want to hop into the shower. I shower first, I change, I take tea, and then we head out. So we had already taken the bags to the car, the hospital bag. That was like a week ago. So yes, and my babies are still sleeping, Ivana and Haley. I hope by the time I'm done taking breakfast, I'll first be able to tell them bye. They've been asking every day, when is the baby coming? So yes, so wish me luck. What is the date today? Not even confirmed the date. So it's the 14th of December. There is another one. So let me hop into the shower. Talk to you guys later. So there I was having the contractions. They were like I think how many minutes apart, a few minutes apart, and then I decided to go to the bathroom. I told Happy, now we need just to be ready so that anytime we can go to the hospital. Okay, I think it is now closer to each other. It was like 3 minutes or something like that, but it was not intense. I did not feel the pain that usually comes from the back. So I was like, what kind of contractions are these? Usually all my contractions usually come from the back going forward, but this time I was just feeling here. So I don't know what was happening, but yes, it was just around here. So after I taken a bath, we started packing and making sure everything is okay. We have my handbag, we have my phone, what. Then I told Abby, now we really need to go. This was around 10:30. We decided now we need to leave 10:30 in the morning. So our kids were not yet awake. I really wanted to tell them bye or tell them I'm going or something like that, but Abby told me, no, let's just go. They'll start delaying us. So yes, I walked down the stairs. The contractions could come when I'm there. Then I was like, I don't want neighbors to see me like this. But yes, I managed to go to the car. And then when I was in the car, now the contractions were, they were close to each other. I was like, guy, I was just ignoring, and they were really coming. And I was in labor and I did not like take it seriously. I was like, I don't want to go and waste time in the hospital. You know, when you are having the third child or something like that, you usually think you know, or you don't want to waste time, you know the contractions, how they are or what. So this time around, I was totally ignoring the signs. My water had not broken. All my pregnancy, the 2 pregnancies I've had, my water usually breaks fast. So this time around, the water had not broken. So I was taking my sweet time saying, they are not yet here. It's not yet labor because the water is not yet out. So, but choke on me. So in the car, I was, Kanungo. I was really feeling them here. I was on the back, so I was like, because the whole time Abby did not rub me. When he was rubbing me on the back when I was at home, I was like, leave me alone. I don't feel anything. At the back. So anyway, so on the car we went. There was a little bit of traffic. Mind you, it was on a Thursday, so people were still like going to work, and there was a little bit of traffic. So we went, and then on the traffic, I started panicking and telling Abby, we are not yet there. I'm feeling like pushing. It was so intense. The pain was so intense. It was like I'm really in active labor.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here place you dread. Do you know I'm looking? You're gone now, will you call me back? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind. It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that.
Yes, luckily we arrived at the hospital. I was taken directly to the room. So the nurse was like, let me try to pima you to see how far you are. So I was holding a comb kichana to ease up the pain, and the nurses were laughing at me. What are you doing with a comb? I was like, it's helping. So I was feeling, where is that comb? It was around here. I was pressing on this comb, and it was helping with the pain. So yes, once the nurse started to check if I was dilated enough, shock on me, you guys, I was 10 centimeters. And I did not know. So my thought of staying in the hospital to wait for dilation to do, it did not happen. The nurse was like, you guy, my guy, the baby is here. Let's go. And if you start feeling the urge to push, you start pushing. So hey, the nurse was like, let's go to the other room where you're supposed now to start pushing. So we went there. They started setting up things faster because you guys, I was due. I was in labor kabisa, and I did not know. So she checked, and the head was just there. If we delayed just a few minutes in the car, or if we had encountered any traffic, I could have given birth in the car. Yeah. So yes, I was 10 centimeters by the time I was in the hospital. This was around 11, and by the time we are setting up, they are putting me in the bed. They are putting the things. I think they were looking for a vein. Everything in a rush. By the time I was in bed, I was told, if you feel the urge to push, you push. And Happy was just there. So Happy was in shock how everything was going fast, because all the other pregnancies he used to rub me for like 3 hours, 2 hours, 4 hours. For Haley it was around 10 hours rubbing the whole night, and then I gave birth in the morning. So for this one, I have just arrived in the hospital, and within 3 pushes the baby was out. 3 pushes, the baby was out. So I was like, wait, am I done? Am I done? I was in shock. I was like, the baby is here. After the second push, the nurse told me, the head is here, you cannot stop. Please push. The last time the head is just here. And then I pushed, the baby was out. He came out screaming, and I was so happy. And I don't know. That time around, I was not exhausted. It was not a long process. I don't know what happened. I think all the prayers, I think all the well wishes, I know God did it for me. I know God answered that for me. So I gave birth naturally, and it was fast and the baby was okay. So they showed me the baby. This is the first time hubby cut the umbilical cord, so he has never done that the previous one. I think the other ones, the nurses were not telling him and he was not like aware of anything he needs to do that. So this time around the nurse gave him the scissors and then he cut the umbilical cord. Unfortunately, we could not record anything. Yes, we could not record anything in that process, that whole fiasco, because everything just happened too fast. And also we had discussed this with hubby. He just told me, let's just not record the whole process in the hospital when you're giving birth. And yes, I agreed with him. So yes, I gave birth and then took me immediately to the postpartum. Is it postpartum? Now the maternity ward, where I got to rest. And then they told me, you monitor yourself. If you feel like going to the loo, you go, so that we can see the amount of blood that is coming out. So yes, the whole process just happened so fast. When I was in the recovery room, hubby came. He was so happy. I think he had gone to tell some people there, but I think the family, that yes, we already have the son. We already have the boy here. And yes, me, I was just resting there. The baby was not yet with me, so I was still weak. I was just recovering. I think I had lost I don't know if it's normal, but I think I had lost blood, so I was just recovering, though there was no any additional blood I was given or anything. But I was just told to rest there. They took the baby to go and monitor him and do all those stuff. So he was 3.45 kgs. Yes, 3.45. So he's I think the biggest baby, because Ivana was 3.3 and Haley was 2.8. So this one was 3.45, yes, kgs. And he was delivered at around 11:30. I told you guys I arrived in the hospital at around 11:10, and then by 11:30 the baby was delivered. That's how fast it was. Yes. Within 20 minutes, I was done and I was in the recovery room. So it's not a long story. It's really not, because it happened so fast. It happened.
So this was immediately after giving birth. I was so hungry, so I did not manage to take any breakfast because the contractions were closer and closer to each other. So we decided to head straight to the hospital. So I was so hungry. So this is me trying to eat while still trying to recover. I was trying to keep myself awake, and you can see the baby had already been brought to me. And yes, all this time he was just sleeping.
Let me feel your love again, 'cause I've been running round in circles, screaming out your name. Take me to a different place, just the two of us, and we can stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night. Everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if
Mimi niko chini.
It is what it is, mama boy. Chagua. Si presa tutafunga hivi.
Ndio,
Kisha
kabisa mimi ndani.
So, nitaenda kwa sekta.
Naweza ndo ukisikia. Lakini hili prayer yao imekam to pass.
Yes.
Promise baby, come
tomorrow. Tomorrow. At least sijaza usiku ndo mtu anakuwa pafi.
We could stay up all night, kissing under street lights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night, everything is alright.
Happened so fast, and I don't have anyone else to thank but God, because God is the only one who helped me through it, and that's how we got our son. Yes. And then as I told you guys, now the issue of milk started. You know me, I usually don't have milk. I've told you in my previous vlog, pregnancy vlog, because I've tackled this before. I usually don't have milk, so I usually stay in the hospital for 3 good days, but this time around I stayed for 3 days because the doctor released me late the 2nd day. By the time he was done signing the documents, the finance guy had already closed, so I had to wait again until the next morning. But yes, I was kept there because I did not have any milk, which is normal, I think, because my sister also stayed for like a few days before the milk came. But I usually don't have any flowing milk, or so we just started on formula. He was taking some formula when he was in the hospital. I was trying to breastfeed the time I was there. And then the 3rd day, yes, we were able to come home. So yes, my kids were very happy. They could not believe it. The whole time we were talking with them through the phone, and it was such a big surprise to them, because they thought mommy was lying or something. Like every time we used to go out with hubby, they were like, "You're coming back with baby, you're going to take the baby out of the stomach." So this time around it was real, so they could not wait because I had showed them the baby. Yes. And yes, it was such a happy moment coming home. They were so excited, we were so excited. And
so this was the day I was going home, and I was so excited because I'd stayed 1 extra night just because my gyna did not release me earlier. He came to the hospital kind of late, and the finance guys had already left. So yes, we went home. This is me in the car. The baby was breastfeeding all through the trip. And yes, my babies were so excited to finally meet their baby brother.
yani utanisalimia Ivana? Ivana, you're not saying hi to me. Miss you. There's no baby in my tummy. There's no baby. Where? You've been good girls.
So they were all over the baby. They did not want to leave our side, especially Ivana. Ivana was like there all that time.
And yes, that's how I gave birth. And then yes, here we are 6 weeks later, and baby is sleeping now. He's with hubby. I don't know if I can just show you guys, but not the face. Obviously not the, you know Africans, they don't show the face the first weeks or the first months, but I promise you guys I'll show you later on during this year. Yes, because he's still so young. So yes, just let me just see if he can come. So here is baby. So he's still sleeping. He's still sleeping. So Happy was looking after him. So yes, you can see still he has that newborn. What is it called? This crunch. Is it crunch? Yes, holding to legs like this. So he's still yes, on the newborn stage, but I can still say he has grown from what he was. Yes, he has grown. You can see how big he is right now. Okay, baby. Supposed to go for the 6 weeks appointment. So we are currently breastfeeding and also taking formula because my supply is not that good, and I don't know, I just don't want to stress myself that much. Or Hubby's told me don't give yourself so much stress, and you know how it usually is with the other kids. So yes, I just decided, okay, we'll just supplement, and also I'll try my best to breastfeed until when he stops or when he decides not to. Yes, that's what I told him. So yes, baby is sleeping. So he's not a noisy fella. He's not noisy at all. He usually sleeps. If he's hungry, that's when he will wake up and cry. But if he's fed, the pampers or the diapers is changed and he's not sleepy, he'll not cry. So the first few weeks, I can say the first 3 weeks, you could not even hear him crying, or he would just make a sound like that. So if you're in the sitting room and he's in the bedroom, you could not hear him wake up or anything. So but right now he has started having the baby cry, where you can hear him from afar. Yes, so he sleeps a lot during the day. At night we can stay up until at around 2, and then he will sleep at 2. He wakes up at around 7 or 6. Yes, and then he will wake up and then take something and then sleeps again at around 10. He wakes up. So it sleeps, wakes up, sleeps, wakes up. So usually I love staying just there near him because I don't hear him when I'm far. And as for me, my house manager does not handle my baby until they're around 3 months. Yes, from 3 months, that's when the house manager can hold the baby, or I can send her to bring the baby or hold the baby for me. So right now it's just me and hubby doing everything. Yes, I can say it's just me and hubby. So right now, when I went to the salon, I had left hubby with the baby. Anything I want to do, maybe if I want to step out, which I've not done anyway, if I want to go out or do something, I leave him with hubby and then I come back. So it's just me and hubby handling him until he's around 3 months, and then we can incorporate the house manager. So right now the house manager is just handling Haley and Ivana. The good thing is Ivana started school. She started PP1 this year, so yes, they all go to school now, and then I'm left with the baby, with the house manager. She has enough time to rest and do her things, and then they come back. Ivana comes back at around 2:30, then Haley comes at around 4:30. So yes, that's our schedule now. We are trying to balance with the newborn, and then maybe later on when he's about 2 months or so, I'll start training the house manager on how to handle him. Yes, so he's so covered up, I don't know, and he does not like being disturbed. baby Yes, show people something. Just show people something. Even a hand. Even a hand. Yes, so yes, baby. We are doing good. We just been taking our sweet time to recover and catch up and just soak up on all those moments. So I think it's becoming late. If you have any questions, maybe you can leave them on the comment section. Please do remember to like the video. If you're new, please remember to subscribe and join the family. I love this. I love this. I love this a lot. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. And he's a very tall guy. He's a very tall boy. Yeah? Abla, Ebu stretch. Stretch, we see. Stretch. Okay. Okay, you will stretch next time. I'm disturbing you. Disturbing baby. Anyway. Yes. That's how we are doing. So yes, thank you so much guys for all the good wishes, for the congratulations, for the checking up on me and seeing if you are doing good. So yes, thank you so much guys. We don't take it for granted. And yes, I hope I'll have time to now be doing the videos, because you know me, I'm the one recording, I'm the one editing, I'm the one doing everything. So if I don't have time, just bear with me, because hubby does not know anything to do with recording and all those stuffs. So my kids are outside here, they're making a lot of noise. But yes, let me go take him. So I don't want him to wake up. So yes, thank you so much guys, and I'll see you. And if you have not followed me, before I forget, if you have not followed me on social media, please do so. Follow me on Instagram. I'll put it down below. And yes, I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.